brings you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Up 2nd and 1.
Off the bootleg. Harper. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
A first down.
Up the middle they go. Wells. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Results in a first down.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 28.
Looking to throw. Harper. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
17 yards.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Slot man moves right. Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Brooks. A gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 6-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Harper. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Brings up 4th down.
And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Looking to run with Jefferson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Again, it'll be Jefferson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
The kick is
extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Our home team, nothing.
Out is is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
No, let's go.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
10 yards.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Come on. Ready.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 40.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Let's go now.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. We'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to be met at about the 43. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Miles. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, this is their fourth. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the
on
score.
The point after.
Point after here, coming up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays. They also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
At the 41-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cruz. Here now, 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
He's got his man Cruz. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The slot man in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. Harper. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And now back out comes the offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
60 boxes, 60 boxes, go!
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Miles. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Miles. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. It's Miles. We'll get this up to about the 44. Now 2nd and 5.
44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Miles. And they're holding the 3 there as he takes this up to the 47-yard
line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Miles. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. It's Miles. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Roll. Ready.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And this one brought in by Barnage. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now a give running left with Jefferson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Harper. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive of 4 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. If we do, we got a chance to put points on the board.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Miles. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Howard. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. They'll have the first down and then some. Touchdown! A great play there. 68 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
8-yard pickup. Result is a first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Wells. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Straight ahead with Jefferson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On first down, they'll stay with Jefferson on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Brings up 4th and 1.
On 4th down, Harper working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain of 5. And a first down.
A give up the middle to Jefferson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think Dublin here has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 35, here's a second down and 9. Operating from the gun, Harper. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Harper looking for Barnage, and it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Oh, this is a great play right here by a very versatile linebacker. It's a zone defense, so he's responsible for one area of the field. And Brandon, I don't think the quarterback ever saw him. Or if he did, he saw him too late because he snuck into a great position there to pick that one off.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's second and 7.
Pick up with 3. Brings up second and 7.
Cougar 19. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Miles. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll come up now, third and 3.
49-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Up the middle they go. It's Miles. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Dragon 60. 2. 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Now a play fake here on first down. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Ready, 65. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. Howard. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Off play action. Howard. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. They're going to try and throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be second down.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Operating from the gun. Harper. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Third and 2.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try and run for this with Jefferson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Ready?
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Now it's second and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready,
In motion,
go.
the tight end Barnage. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Got it here at the 29 on second and 8.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Miles.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. Back to throw. Howard. That is caught. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go. Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Miles.
We'll get this up to about the 44. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Miles.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. Miles. And down to the 36-yard line here.
At the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3.
Hey, check that. Here we go, set. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Miles. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger.
Now the first carry here for the running back.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
At the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. It's Miles. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run as they have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They like going to him in his slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Harper. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that'll bring up fourth down. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Since emerging from the locker room at intermission, he's looked pretty sharp, hasn't he?
He's running in this third quarter like he got the orange slices at the half.
Oh, yeah.
You remember when
he got
kids?
the orange slices, not the carrot stick.
Oh, bro.
There was always that mom, wasn't there?
There's always that mom. Wasn't yours, wasn't mine. All right, the carrot sticks. And this guy, orange slices, and been reading the service tablet, watching defenses, and he's made some nice adjustments.
125 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Bronco switch. Bronco. Hey. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Miles. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Alert. Alert. Gravity line. Ready.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The so far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
19, Tiger, 9.
On first down, it's Miles. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Wells. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Taken down at the 40.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Check.
Up the middle they go. It's Wells. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a 1st down.
Hey.
They'll run out of the gun with Jefferson. And he stopped immediately there. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Safe back at about the 43-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Nifty move. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Right back to him on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Check, Panther. Here we go. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Miles. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Miles. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Check. 6, go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Miles. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Come on. Set. Let go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Broncos wait. 19 Tiger, not cut.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Hey, ready.
They'll start out on the ground with Jefferson.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown. A big play there. 61 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Jefferson.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Harper.
They'll set up the screen to Jefferson.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
3rd and 2.
From the gun on 3rd down. Harper. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
70.
A gain of 7 results in a first down.
Back to throw. Harper.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Barnage has it on the right side. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
32. Our home team.
A drive that time of 6 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
39-yard line.
Ready? Good, go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Unlock right, unlock right.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Come on, set.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Ready?
He'll try to run this one in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Ready?
And they'll let the fullback try and take him higher. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's the fullback with his second touchdown of the night. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
The kick is
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
35. This shirt is 32.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Don't want to move.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Harper. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Here's second down.
Operating from the gun.
Harper. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now that brings up fourth down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of the first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco switch. 60 by 6.
We're going to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long.
19 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Off the play fake. Howard. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
Smash, smash, Stephanie.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they're running first down.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly. Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
It's complete to Cruz.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 5. Result is a first down.
Looking to throw. Harper.
This ball taken in here by Brooks. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Number 13. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Now the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing after the interception. Harper.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Harper.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too.